figure for every one person who actually gets up and calls.
So one other thing I wanted to go through, I just wanted to read through real quick the justification for nullifying these federal laws, and a lot of this is taken from these bills that I mentioned. So number one, Section 1 of the Constitution of Kentucky provides in part that all men have an inalienable right to bear arms in defense of themselves and the state. Section 2, everybody knows, the Second Amendment to the Constitution of the United States provides a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state. The right of the people to keep and bear arms should not be infringed. Number 3, the Supreme Court of the United States in the case of District of Columbia versus Heller in 2008 affirmed the right of the people in the District of Columbia to keep and bear arms as specified in the Second Amendment. Number 4, the Supreme Court of the United States in the case of McDonald versus City of Chicago, Illinois in 2010 affirmed the right of the people to keep and bear arms as specified in the Second Amendment. And this case also extends the provisions of the Second Amendment of the Constitution of the United States to state and local governments. Article 1, Section 8 of the Constitution of the United States specifies the powers of Congress. These powers do not include impairing the Second Amendment of the Constitution of the United States or any other amendment to the Constitution of the United States that guarantees rights of the people or to a state. The first 10 amendments of the Constitution of the United States specify the rights of the people and are designated or designed to prohibit government from interfering with them. Article 2, Section 2 of the Constitution of the United States specifies the power of the President of the United States. This section does not authorize the President of the United States to violate the Constitution of the United States or the amendments to the Constitution of the United States. So that would also include executive orders. The Fifth Amendment to the Constitution of the United States specifies a person shall not be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor shall private property be taken for public use without justification or just compensation. Therefore, banning of the ownership of private property cannot be justified, particularly if the property consists of arms which are protected by the Second Amendment. Excellent. The Ninth Amendment of the Constitution of the United States provides the enumeration in the Constitution of certain rights shall not be construed to deny or disparage others retained by the people. And then this is a big one for the states. The 10th Amendment to the Constitution of the United States provides the powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution nor prohibited by the states are reserved to the states respectively or to the people. This is justification enough for Kentucky to nullify federal gun bans and regulations. I also wanted to mention I've been in contact with the 10th Amendment Center out in California. They're a nonprofit organization. They're also reviewing these bills to see if they can back them as well.
But we have a branch in Kentucky too of the 10th Amendment Center.
Okay, I'll reach out to them as well.
There is a website, 10thamendmentcenter.com, and you can sign up. You can get a free email that will keep you abreast. You'll get email notifications of issues and bills. I get so many emails every day. It's a very good way of keeping up with what's happening on Second Amendment across the country.
Yeah, and 10thamendmentcenter.com is who I'm in communication with.
Yes, absolutely. And the second one, can I mention the second one, is oathkeepers.org. That's Stuart Rhodes' organization of 10 laws we will not obey. We will not comply with laws which infringe upon the Second Amendment right. We don't care who the legislating body is. We will not comply.
That was oathkeepers.org.
Oathkeepers.org and Stuart Rhodes. I don't know why.
And the last one I wanted to mention, the 14th Amendment of the Constitution of the United States provides in part that no state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge the privileges or immunities of the citizens of the United States, nor shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. So this amendment's really been held to provide the protections of the Bill of Rights of the Constitution are to the citizens of the United States. So, and these are in the bills. They're also in documents I've been sharing online. So it's not just the Second Amendment that we need to be quoting to people. It's the Second, the Fifth, the Ninth, the 10th, the 14th. They all go hand in hand. And finally, a call to action. So please contact your state representatives and senators by county. Also note that a lot of counties have more than one representative or senator. So you need to contact, if you have multiples, as well as for declaring support or non-support of these bills. You can contact them via email, phone, the 800 number that was mentioned. You can also look for them on Facebook. I actually did not get a response by email from one of my representatives, but I did get a response from him on Facebook. So there's multiple ways to reach out to him. And it's not a once and done endeavor. So if you receive a positive response from your senators or representatives, thank them, be courteous, and then share that information with everybody else to hold them to it. If you don't receive a response from them, after a period of time, reach back out to them again and ask them again what their stance is on those bills. If you receive a negative response, ask them why. Find out why they don't agree with it. Try to convince them, but be courteous and respectful again. And then if they still don't want to reply or support that, then share that information with everybody as well and hold them accountable when it comes to voting time.
And tell them you are holding them accountable.
Exactly, yeah, make sure you tell them that as well. But again, be polite, courteous. And the last thing, don't give up, don't become complacent, don't relent. I have some handouts with these bills, links where you can find your, access to your senators and your representatives. I'll hand them out. If anybody wants one, come find me over here on the side. And I just ask, if you take one, please make sure it leaves the Capitol with you, so be respectful of the Capitol grounds and the people that organize the event. Thank you.
Thank you.